Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best-kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. What is this, part 8 or something? Nah, I don't remember. We're really far into the game right now. That last episode, boy, I hit y'all with damn near 2 hours or more. So I don't think this episode's gonna be quite as long, but you never know.
Centaur. Tread carefully.
Revelio.
Am I supposed to be scared of that?
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Man, I know you know what kind of magic I know, bitch!
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse.
Not for
Centaurs
me.
aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
I guess. I'm just saying, it couldn't have went worse for me.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here,
Revelio.
perhaps we can find out why.
First thing I'm gonna do is check it here.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Oh, I missed something back here.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here.
Revelio.
I don't have a good feeling about this.
Come on, Poppy.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poacher.
I bet, you know what I'm saying? Start itching. You know what I'm saying? Like the video for me itching for y'all and shit.
No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
I ain't even used none of my curses yet. As a matter of fact, I only used 2 wills. Oh my goodness.
Turn my back for 1 second and what happens? Collapse.
Focus Totalis.
I'm gonna just wait out.
Focus Totalis.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Bruh.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Revenue.
A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Don't know what Victor was sinking straight in a bar.
Let's go and make our way.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard...
Focus Totalis.
Take your count.
Focus Totalis.
Did you hear those goblins? Randall and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
You about to free a damn dragon?
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Why am I walking in slow motion?
Hello, Hamora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
You haven't had mushroom stew? Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact! Is that devil?
Someone messing about.
Suppose it's worth a look.
Show yourself.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
What you want to do?
You've made a mistake.
Not a goddamn thing.
Potato!
Damn it. Damn it, wrong button. Bro. We're not looking seasoned right now.
Overgrown weed. Oh, Rita! What have you done? Very well.
Oh my god, that's what that do?
We need to free her now before more show up.
Ooh.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
Well, damn.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
We just got another achievement!
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. Found something.
Oh, we about to learn another spell. That sound good. And it's a side quest, which means it's not 100% necessary. Let's do it. The Undercroft, right? Okay. I didn't track it. Let me track it first. Damn it, track the quest! Track the goddamn shit! Now, the way we're going,
Resource indeed.
we might have this done, I'd say,
Revelio.
13 videos, max, probably. Could be less, I'm not sure. I need to check the main mission list. I might need to bust up in that backup wig and beard.
You'll never believe.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Ominous, I had your back, bro. I told him to tell you, man.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Oh my goodness. Is this the beginning? Could this be the beginning of the end of the friendship? The end of the friendship? We gonna learn. The what? Intermediate transfiguration in the library? Let's go to the library then. Grab that book. And then we got 2 classes we gotta attend. There's a beast class and there's another class. There is like a way for you to be able to breed your beast. I guess we'll learn that in the class. I hope so.
Revelio.
Yeah, I got everything in this library already. Ain't nothing else I can get, baby. Ain't nothing else. I cannot lie. I don't know how to get upstairs. Here we go. Follow this.
Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs.
Yeah.
Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to...
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
You know what? Lay it on me. Because I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to take my ass on Google for this. Okay?
A quiz sounds like fun.
So
Splendid. Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over.
Okay, Sophronia.
Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Man, I don't know this shit. Where's the answers? What? Okay, the golden snidget. Yes. Yes, I'm on Google. Yes. You ain't better than me. Shut your ass up. Always talking shit. Ooh, he's looking things up. Shut your mouth.
The golden snidget.
Correct. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
The Felix Felicis. Wow.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the 3 brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Wow.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The quaffle.
The quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3
I do know that.
Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
That's false, according to Google.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I can
I don't think I will be.
And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Not with the help of Google.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
It's a side quest.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
If I keep answering her questions, you know what? I ain't worried about it. In fact, there should be a marker right next to it, right? Yeah. Don't need to go on foot. Fast travel.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Boy, how many times y'all didn't hear that when you played? Gotta sit up here and give me a goddamn quiz. Okay, do it again.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I am hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
New spell.
Beautifully done.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumours of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
No, it wasn't nothing like that. I just wanted to check out,
Not at all.
What you talking about?
I'm fascinated by ghosts.
What?
And, food. And I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? We're not snitching over here.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I'm gonna leave it alone. Y'all seen that. Y'all seen that. Beast classed. Usually outside. We still have, what, 3 more spells to learn? Let me check. I'm gonna check. 2 spells. Now we learned this one. Okay.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
Is this something we should be learning in school?
Better for you to learn it in school, where we can instruct you properly as to its use. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go.
Oh, I didn't even see that. So I just got an achievement for getting all spells. I guess these ones, you don't have to get these. Oh.
And try it on the pumpkins.
Revelio.
Bombarda. Whoa.
Excellent wand work.
Yo.
Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Aloha Mora.
That's big damage. A suave mauve hat. I just unlocked a suave mauve hat, bruh. This belly. Okay, let's put that there, and then we're gonna leave that. Okay. Going to the next mission. Let's help Sebastian out. It's our boy. Sebastian got a nice little story arc. That dude ominous, man.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that had struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
We gonna end up in a fight.
No one enters it. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
It looks like we could just sneak past all of them.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Yeah, as you can see, I completed, well, my head's in the way. I completed these sections already.
You know which one I'd choose?
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal. We're making quick progress.
We ain't going nowhere but right here. Didn't even have to fight. Probably gonna have to fight in here though.
For better or for worse, we're in.
I've never seen a sword like it.
So that trait I got
looks like a tomb.
When I go stealthy,
closed after accidents.
If there's any enemies close together and I do that, they get hit with it. And you see I could, what the hell, them spiders? You see I could sprint a little.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only a young one, but not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now.
Leviosa!
Feel that damage? What you want to do? Same thing to you.
Get away with that.
Leviosa!
What are you doing? What is this?
Descendo!
Levioso, Descendo.
Too many.
Ass whoopo.
They definitely think there's something here they want. Revelio.
Where's that chest at? It's right on my goddamn screen.
Confringo.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Revelio, the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really. Confringo!
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
I could have too.
Lumos. Preparo.
All right, where we want to go? Aren't we just over here?
Revelio.
And that's where we're going. Before we do that, let me grab this chest. Sitting right here.
Confringo.
What the hell was all that noise? The way that spider just glitched and slid into the camera is hilarious. Yeah, you can one hit a lot of people.
Rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists all but declared war.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Confringo.
I want to get that. I want to get that one too, right there.
Lumos. Confringo.
Silver spectacles.
Potato. Stupid one.
I need 5 more spiders for this challenge.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
Big ass chest sitting over there, bro.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time. Won't get away from I won't
Stupid one.
Boy.
Stupid one. Levioso. We're not finished yet. Levioso.
Let's see there.
I feel as though you're not.
Levioso. Descendo. Levioso. Descendo.
Bro, do y'all just see? I just whooped their ass, bro. Holy shit.
We certainly cleared the room. You're not the bad.
We was looking quite seasoned.
You Gryffindors don't have
Looking seasoned. Looking seasoned. For the God. I need that moonstone for the room of requirement.
above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Revelio. Confringo.
Okay, let me...
Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso.
Boys ain't get a hit.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more. Revelio.
What are we doing with that? Okay, there's more.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
And you?
Revelio.
Did I not do them in time? Is that what's going on here?
Revelio. Confringo. These rooms must be connected somehow. Try casting at them more quickly. Wasn't expecting that.
It worked? That's weird. I don't know.
Revelio. What do you have there?
A journal. Sebastian, I think I found something.
Hopefully it will help us
canvas
unravel more
piece.
of this mystery. Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels
Confringo! What's the deal with this here? Looks like one of our rooms again.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the
I'm glad they didn't make you go all the way back to the entrance.
The moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Who the fuck you talking to?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Talking to me like I'm a punk. Won't be no punk when I slap your goddamn lips off your face. I'll be wrong for that shit. Let's do one of these. And I got a side quest I can pick up here. Yeah, let's do that.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Get down.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Okay, so we're done with that at the moment. Do the next one. The cat's about to bully me. He's trying to bully me. Y'all boys trying to bully me, and I can't have him climbing on the Dumbledore suit. You know what I'm saying?
What are you up to now?
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
That's hard. But you've been hanging around, you've been hanging around the white family a little too much. That's how we talk to, the moms over here on this side. Bless you in your motherfucking mouth.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time, it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Ouagadougou, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Don't be put me in the middle of you and your mom shit, too. What you want me to do? Can we do this? I say yes. If this cat keep climbing on me, I'm gonna have to pause the video and let his ass out. I don't want to go downstairs though, because I don't want the neighbors to see me with this costume. They be like, well, they won't know what kind of weird shit I'm into.
Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
You ain't gonna apologize for how you talked to me like about 15 minutes ago, bro?
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Some weird lighting on my character sometimes. Have you noticed it? I'll point it out the next time I see it. Am I by myself?
Foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Accio! Opening all of these is tempting.
Leviosa! Descendo! Arresto Lolendo!
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Accio! Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Confringo!
Saying though, bro.
Revelio. Confringo!
Whatever that is up there.
Accio.
Gotta get it for the collection.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa!
This room is taller than it looks. Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Well, I am brilliant, bro.
Revelio. Leviosa. Descendo. Crusader. Bombarda.
We've rid the world of an
Confringo. Leviosa. Accio. Revelio.
Okay.
Accio.
Accio this.
Watch your step.
Revelio.
Slip there.
Leviosa. Descendo. Confringo. Confringo. Accio. Leviosa.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb.
Revelio.
I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into
Confringo.
problems. Often cave-ins.
And then we're abandoned.
Exactly.
Revelio.
We'll be fine, though.
Okay. Wait. Hold down here. Yes.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur in
Accio.
One up.
an altar with bones.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Accio. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Wait a minute. There's a whole nother.
Reparo. Revelio. Accio. Capolso.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Okay, hold on. There was a whole bunch of shit over here. How do I get in there? How do I get in there, bro?
Revelio.
Somebody text me something, please.
Capolso. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Revelio.
No.
Reparo. Accio. I need to find a safe way across. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos.
I don't even think I'm supposed to be down here yet.
Confringo. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos.
I'm not supposed to be down here. Not yet.
Revelio.
Not only that, but I feel like I'm supposed to take these skulls. Let me go back down here. Jump the gun a little bit. Alright, we'll talk to him in a second. Let's go ahead and do what we were doing.
Confringo.
Let's finish what we were doing in here.
Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I remember having to do stuff with skulls like this sooner.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Revelio.
There's more to this than even I imagined. Look.
Lumos.
Oh.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, the only reason I remember how to do that is because I had to do that for... Oh, there is a entrance over there. I had to do that for one of those treasure vault thingies.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead.
Let's put... The freezing thing is not something I use very often.
God.
Yo, what the hell? That was crazy. Was he supposed to be running like that? All right, that's probably the next spot.
Accio. Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one.
Accio.
You're a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. That works. Keep going.
Levioso. Descendo. Accio.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Okay, first let's go down here. Deal with these guys.
Confringo. Bit dramatic, isn't it? Accio. Revelio.
Okay. Nothing special over here? There's a chest sitting back there.
Confringo.
This catacomb
Revelio.
is decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
No, there's another room over here?
Confringo. Revelio.
All these.
Confringo.
I might have to do some backtracking because I want that chest that was up there earlier. I need that for my collection.
Revelio.
Was that? Is there something back here? It was that chest that was back that way through that door.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio.
Why is that not opening?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
There's one in there and I cannot open it. Why?
Levioso. Accio.
No way.
Revelio. Accio.
What the hell, bro? There's a symbol on this. Wait, there's a symbol. These two symbols.
Levioso. Accio.
I should open it.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
IMPERIO. Stupefy. Levioso. Descendo. Confringo. Levioso. Crucio. IMPERIO. Potato. Stupefy. Descendo! Stupefy! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Accio! Levioso! That's a never end.
Sheesh! Waxing all kind of ass. Yes!
Dead end. Accio. All that. Revelio. Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
I'm not done here.
I must keep this relic secret.
Revelio.
Especially from my uncle.
Definitely not done here. I need to go back to that room I was talking about.
Ominous. Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more.
Revelio.
I regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Bro, Otto was up here.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
Accio, we agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word. Accio!
Now, how the hell do we get across this?
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand.
Levioso!
I didn't want to worry him all over.
Revelio! Levioso! Lumos! Accio!
Ah, that's how.
Lumos! Accio! Lumos! Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Alright, I have to get that last.
Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay, we made it.
Rickety Bone Bridge complete.
Now I can get this special chest that was back here. We're gonna do this, then we're gonna leave the catacombs.
Accio. Revelio.
Perfect. Nice.
Accio.
All right, how the hell did we get out of the catacombs? I hope this is the right way. I'm winging it for real. It is. All these are side quests.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important.
Yeah, I can't fast travel over there? Nope. Gotta do it on foot. All right, let's rock.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
They're coming for that relic, my boy.
They're under attack.
Let's fight it out.
You can't stop that. Chill spells glance off of me.
Ouch! Let me also! I'm ripping and dying on me!
Come up here and
It ain't working.
Have to fight.
Keep up the fight!
Imperial.
You're safe. Got him!
They're closing in!
Protego.
No! Just do it! Is that the best you can do?
Confringo. Leviosa. Super will not win Descendo.
Mine!
Leviosa! Got the We'll make them
That dude was ass.
Boy! What have you done?
saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
I mean, you did a lot of, you got a lot of curses, my boy. You didn't have to use that one.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Don't yell at me, man.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
God damn, boy.
Sebastian.
Shit. Well,
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Okay. Well, in the interest of time, I think we're going to stop here, guys. I didn't even get a single thank you from his uncle over there, rude ass bitch. Peace.